don't move. Everything starts with a desire. Mine was hard to satisfy, but I accepted it anyways. It then became impossible to contain. I once read a book, Two Lives of One Life, or Two Life Stories. I don't remember. When I found it, it was without the cover. The diary told the story of two neighbors. One was a serial killer. The other one, who was the author of the book, was a regular guy, without any particular aspiration or ambition, except for the admiration he had for the job of his neighbor, whose he meticulously explained the techniques of his homicides. Despite the story itself was quite banal, there was one important step that the author called Luqman with no hands, which was nothing else than the killer's sign. The impossibility of committing these acts without leaving a distinctive sign, a sort of self-gratification, in order not to leave his works anonymous. Unfortunately, this desire was also the Achilles heel of each one of them, or at least of those who I deem the greatest, who we wouldn't know about if they hadn't got caught because of their Luqman with no hands. Jack the Ripper always left a grape on his victims. What didn't save me from committing these acts has been the lack of love. Not during my childhood, as it is often supposed and seen in movies, but because of the lack of love from one single person. However, I won't talk about this. It's not her fault. Sometimes it's better not to watch. Making a human's mind pregnant of evil is simply a love which you have always been craving, but that never arrives. Some people, like me, are not enough for themselves to live, or they are too full to keep everything inside. Without love, he was only flesh. I wouldn't have told my mom to watch.
My next guests have one of the hottest records in the country. Play that funky music. Please welcome from Steubenville, Ohio, Wild Cherry.
Start to feeling so low. Yeah, I just started putting me. Yes, I did. Just go down and check out the show. Yeah, and they were dancing and singing and moving to the grooving. And just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music right there. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Right till you die. Yeah."
When you open up a human body, it's like when you lift a stone when you're a child. You know what you'll find underneath it, but the awe of that swarming pervades you anyways. It's not easy to watch, but it must do it nonetheless. In a human's guts, nothing swarms. Or at least, not immediately. I feel like I've lost everything. I've lost my innocence. I lifted up the stone. I left any sign of humanity behind. Any form of empathy. Now I understand what she felt. Look, Mom, without anxiety.
If I was a flower growing wild and free, all I'd want is you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree growing tall and green, all I'd want is you to shade me and be my leaves. If I was a flower growing wild and free, all I'd want is you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree growing tall and green, all I'd want is you to shade me and be my leaves. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea. If you were a river in the mountains tall, the rumble of your water would be my call. If you were the winter, I know I'd be the snow, just as long as you were with me when the cold winds blow. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea. If you were a wink, I'd be a nod. If you were a seed, well, I'd be a pod. If you were a floor, I'd wanna be the rug. And if you were a kiss, I know I'd be a hug. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea. If you were the wood, I'd be the fire. If you were the love, I'd be the desire. If you were a castle, I'd be your moat. And if you were an ocean, I'd learn to float. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea.